Yeah, obviously it took us too long to get settled in. The first quarter was ugly, but quite honestly, I'm just proud of our kids' fight, and we battled till the end and really settled into some things. We challenged them, our team, with rebounding, and we challenged them to recognize personnel a little bit better in the second half, and I thought we stepped up to that challenge both ways.
You mentioned the start. I mean, how much of that is just the layup? I mean, you guys hadn't played in almost 2 weeks.
The thing is in the time of COVID, you hate making excuses. Even with our rotations and our lineups, you don't know who you're going to have day to day. You add athletics in general on top of that with injuries and everything else. You go with what you got, and I think it obviously took us too long, but I also think we had 3 freshmen in the starting lineup that thought they knew what the MAC was, so they got introduced to the MAC pretty quickly today.
You said, introduced to the MAC. I mean, Buffalo's been at the top of this conference for a long time. Is there a lot you can learn from that? I mean, it doesn't get much tougher than right there.
Yeah. When we first saw the schedule, we were opening with OU, Buffalo, Kent State, in my opinion, 3 of the top teams in the league. And so I knew it was going to be tough to open with Buffalo, who's probably the most physical team in the league, is even tougher. I think it was a tall task, a challenge for us, but one that I was really excited about.
And while it took them a little bit ready to get going, but I mean, some of the freshmen today, I mean, Maddie Kloos really was not afraid in the moment.
Yeah, no, she was pretty special today. I mean, I think Maddie's going to be special the more she knows. She's learning every day, but she does a lot of things. She creates some mismatch nightmares, and defensively we can put her on just about anybody. So Maddie's a pretty special player. I think Eden's the one that people don't talk about enough. At the end of the day, this is her first year as well. So I always classify her as a freshman, and she was pretty fearless too. So between Eden and Jada coming off the bench, fearless as all get out, you added Maddie in there, and I was pretty impressed with those 3.
Is there anything you can point to specifically? I mean, it was 28-12 pretty early on in the game, and then to get it to a 1-possession game with 2 minutes to play, what was the difference?
I think overall mentality is the first thing. We could have gone either way, and so literally after the first quarter I said we could go either way, let's compete, and our kids stepped up to that challenge. And I think the other thing was just in this league, in the MAC, you have to have great attention to detail and intentionality all the time. So you go 2 possessions and don't know personnel, or you go 2 possessions and you waste an offensive possession from turnovers. You can't have those back-to-back possessions, and so it was just constantly keeping them aware of what the task needed to be each possession. And again, with a young roster, it just takes us a little bit too long right now.